In the golden dawn of the Sahel, where millet fields shimmer like waves under the rising sun, there lived a young man named Kofi. Kofi was a simple dreamer, tall, thoughtful, and gentle, who spent his days weaving baskets and learning folk songs from the elders. One morning, a grand procession rolled through the dusty lanes of Kofi's village. Riders on horseback bore flags and banners, women waved, children squealed, and drums thundered. It was the president, here, in his own ancestral land, to inaugurate a new school. Among the thronging officials, Kofi glimpsed her, the president's daughter, Amina, with eyes like twilight and a calm strength that made the chaos still. Over the following weeks, Amina visited the school frequently, teaching children to read and write. Kofi watched her from the courtyard's shade, heart pounding in the hush between her lessons. Finally, gathering courage, he brought her a small gift, a basket of bright sorghum stalks braided carefully with painted beads. He offered it when the children were leaving, their laughter trailing behind them like ribbons. Amina looked at the basket, her eyes softening. "You made this?" she asked quietly. He nodded, voice trembling. "For you. From my hands." Amina's smile was luminous. "Thank you, Kofi." They began to talk. About the sky at dusk, millet bread, and the stories their grandmothers told. Kofi showed her the weaving technique. Amina taught him a new folk song. In the warmth of those exchanges, they found kinship, and something more, but whispers began to swirl, the president's daughter spending time with a village weaver. On the day of the inauguration feast, Kofi watched as Amina spoke with her father. The president's gaze slid to him, a glance that made Kofi's blood chill. Later, rumors reached Kofi, such a match would be impossible. Impossible, they said, because of class, because of power, because even love is bounded by walls he could not scale. That night, under a sky draped with stars, Amina found Kofi by the field's edge, humming the folk song they'd learned together. "Kofi," she began, voice steady. "I know what they say. But I also know my heart. I choose this, choose you." Tears blurred Kofi's vision. "Amina, you'd risk everything." She reached for his hand, the beads of his sorghum basket cool beneath her fingers. "I'd risk every tomorrow." The next morning, as the sun rose over the millet sea, the president summoned Kofi. Fear pounded in his chest, but he walked forward, head held high. The president stood framed by a pillar of carved wood, stern, regal. "Kofi," he said, voice low. "My daughter holds your hand. That is fact I cannot ignore."